His talents are so good. Level 20, 150 GPM, that's already been adding up for 7 minutes. And level 25, both those choices are great, because the Macropire pure damage would pierce the Lifestealer Rage and the eventual Beastmaster BKB, and it goes through the Ember Flame Guard, but a 3.75 second Ice Path, those are real easy to just step into by accident, all of a sudden you're stunned for near 4 seconds.
I always wonder, like, when someone hits 25 on the Macropire and you have that pierce immunity, do you just get the Aghanim Scepter? Do you get like the never-ending, such long run? Like, you get the Aghanim's Octarine Core because you got the 150 gold to fund it.
Okay.
But he's going for safety first, so it's the Aeon Disc build for the Chikura.
If you believe that that's a good decision, Toby, I've got a few cryptocurrencies I'd like you to check out. Have you heard of Kyle Coin?
I have not heard of Kyle Coin.
Well, you could be the owner.
I could be the first owner of it. Would you like to scribble it down on a piece of paper, and I'll give you about $3,000 for it?
30,000.
30. Oh,
let's
no, overpriced.
You're thinking
overpriced.
Small.
I call scam. I call scam right now. You had me. You had to dangle me a little bit better than that. I'm not going to take your bait.
All right. I'll keep that in mind for my next pitch.
Yeah, thank you.
A few vodkas later. Oh, top shrine going to go down. Bottom shrine already killed, so Mineski setting up positioning advantage for the second Roche.
Yeah. He is very, very willing to fight now, and this is going to make it a lot more difficult for Era because he doesn't have an item which is able to break that link because he's still going in for Assault Cuirass as his next item. So he needs to rely on his team.
It's a great choice because what procs the Lincolns? Not just who on his team does it. You're going to count on a Luna Beam now. But
a Luna Beam, Unison Farm, 4-star Fuel Scepter. Oh, I broke the Lincolns, but then Sleight of Fist. It's
exactly. And that's the thing. It gives Moon that time to react, where he can't just get Blink Duel. But now he'll see this blue pop, and then immediately he can Yules himself. He can Remnant away. He can Slight. Like, it's so hard. And the moment LC blinks in, if he doesn't get that duel off, and he gets say roared or stunned or anything, he just feeds.
The Observer Ward saw Luna moving a little bit out on the top, but Ninja Boogie is arriving a little late because he missed his 4-star. So Epicenter prepares up. Frost a little bit too far out. The Burrow Strike will connect. And Frost, okay, kill securing is there, and the Shackle is even better. Hanskin, the collateral damage.
Oh, the Crimson wasted too.
So is the Macropire. They're trying to hold out the creep wave on the top, but that's a huge wave coming in through the mid. And a Sleight of Fist Searing Chains on the Unison Farm. They'll force him back underneath the tier 4 towers, and they broke his Aeon Disc already. This is all coming up Mineski. They have found the perfect opportunity to keep the fight going. No Luna for 72 seconds. This should actually be 3 lanes of racks. I don't know how they defend it. In fact, then Unison Farm explodes. That may be the game. I think it's actually the game. They even get the bash out. Say goodbye to Ogre Magi. And that is, yeah. That's the game.
Yep.
Well, that's very anticlimactic. Yeah. Like, here's an option where TFT can play really, Luna's gone, game is done.
They even got the wolf spawn on Beastmaster, so they're doing so much damage to the buildings thanks to that crit aura, or damage aura rather. Yeah. That's GG, as you said.
I do feel like TFT drafted something that made it a lot harder to execute.
Yeah, it is. It's like, you know what it is? The problem is they don't have the real ability to execute. It's so much harder for them to play the game because they can almost only play defensively. They don't have any hero that controls tempo. They can't really make moves. You're counting on Mineski to make mistakes, and the moment they get out to that big lead, it's just such a simple game because you step out of position once, you're dead. How many times do we see a Sand King Burrow, Lifestealer pops out? Yeah. Right there, he gets the Manta off. He doesn't realize, I've got to BKB because I'm immediately going to die. They don't have any real save. The LC was a couple steps out of position. Yeah. He's not there to blink it. He's their initiation, and the one guy that can save the Luna.
Even if he blinked in, then I think that would have just ended the game a little bit faster, like an extra 10, 15 seconds, because there was no way you could have stopped that kind of damage from Mineski. Yep. Like, Mineski was even like, okay, we're going to commit Raw. So you're going to BKB anyway. We still had our second control factor to be in there, and they didn't even need that because the physical damage was hitting. So it was... Yeah, solid performance from Mineski. I think they dealt well with the early laning phase. I think that was still the strength of Final Try, but I'd love to see them take that momentum.
You gotta pick a hero that can do that. That's the difference between LC and Storm. Because Storm can make the plays for you, and is also going to accelerate throughout the game. He isn't reliant on finding pickoffs in order to build his own game. He can farm woods while hunting, head on a swivel, so to speak.
Yeah.
Hey, LC is more of a raging bull, and if you don't find something in your path, you end up taking out your team's China shop, and they're very unhappy.
And on that analogy, we are definitely going to a break so we can try and find up some new ones which don't suck. See you for game 2.